Hi guys, so a lot of people have been asking me to kind of do this kind of video telling people what I like and what I don't like. So here I am. I'm in the middle of getting some housework done. We are having our living room done, so you hear a lot of banging, that's what that is. For today I am going to go ahead and just do my makeup as normal on camera for you, but also just going into my products, what I like, why I like them and how they can benefit you. As you can see, I'm quite shiny, so I have done my skincare before. There is a whole new video planned for that, so don't worry too much in regards to knowing what I use, what I don't use and what I like and what I don't like, because it will all come soon. So, to start off the video, I like to start off with my brows. I just take any spoolie and just run them over my brows, just doing them up like so. The first product I like to go in with is the Revolution Pro brow pomade. It's in the shade Chocolate. And my main tip with this is literally to use it from the side, not in the middle, to the side. If you're using it from the side, you're not taking off this front layer that you have. It's kind of like a waxy layer on the top to stop it from drying out. If you are taking off that layer, you are taking away the wax that is keeping the underneath more moist for you, so you're not, sorry, I know that word is absolutely awful for some people, so I do really want to apologise for that. This is going to be a long video guys, and I'm really sorry. I just like to run my brush in there and just get all the products from inside and start off with small flicks underneath. And then running it down the tail. Of my brow. Don't worry about it looking messy to begin with. It does usually come together. For the next bit, you're going to go over the top, but you are not going up to this part here at the front of the brow. You are just going just past that, and again flicks, and then running down the brow again. So you've got that line. When that happens, like I said, don't worry about having any product here that you don't want. You are going to clean them up later. Don't pull your brow up like this, which I do see a lot of people do. Pulling your brow up, it's going to end up the same. You're not going to get that higher arch. So if you're doing this and then pulling down the brow, you're still going to have that arch that you are looking for. Taking some more product, and I'm going to run that, again small flicks, through my brow. If you need to go back on the outside, then do so. I am for this purpose. So you've run the flicks through the brow, you're not putting much product on, you are flicking through the hairs really lightly. For the front, I like to sit at the bottom, and with the flat side of the brush, I like to flick up. Once you get to this side, you are going to flick diagonally, but still flick up. And then you can turn your brow, turn your brow, turn your brush, I'm not going to edit out anything. This is me. Just close it up so you don't get any air in there. You're going to do the exact same again with the other brow. Opening, putting product on your brush. Going down the tail. Flicking through with the last bit of product that you have. And then flicking up at the front. And there you have it. You've got your brows. They're all done, nearly. All you need to do is just carve out the bits that you don't want to be on your eye. You can even carve above your brow as well. Just remember, brows are sisters, not twins, so they're not going to look alike. Like today, mine look like cousins. They're not sisters, they're not twins or cousins, because they do not look alike. You always get one brow better than the other. The reason why I like this product is it's easily blendable. My mirror is shaking. There we go. So it's easily blendable. You only need to use a little bit. The pigment is there. You can see I've done the middle of my brow, the body of my brow with the last little product that I've got on my brush. It's amazing, it's cheap. I think it's around £7 for this. It might be a little bit cheaper. And you can buy it in Boots, Superdrug, off the Revolution website as well. I will put a link down below in regards to where you can get all your products. So that's brows done. We're now going to carve them. For carving, here it is. For carving, I like to use a P. Louise base. I have many. I've got different coloured bases, which we will come to those later. I've got different shades. This is Rumour 2. So it is a little bit darker. It's not my shade. However, when I do my tan, it will be. I got 2 Rumour number 2 shades. I've got Rumour 0, which is white. You can use that for different purposes. If you are very, very light skinned, then it may be a bit more suitable for you. If you want to do another look that includes white, that also suits you as well. For this, I'm going to go for Rumour 1. Just open that up, it looks like this. Place a little bit on the back of my hand. And then go in with my brush. This is the P. Louise brush, which I also got off her website. It does look a little bit green. But it's not a problem. So you're just going to go under the brow.
You haven't got no plastic rulers or anything, have you?
No.
We had some in the bathroom and all.
The moment that your mum comes in and talks, you're asking about a ruler. Real sorry about that. So yeah, going back to this, let me just sort that out. There we go. So yeah, you just go in under the brow, can pat it in. I think I've got a bit too much. Pat it in and just swipe a little bit. and then put it down the rest of your brow. Just move that down. In which then you are carving it out. You can go over the top. Oops. Then go on to the lid. So this is a multi-purpose base, so you can use it on the lid, under the brow, you can use it on your waterline, you can use it as a concealer. I don't recommend using it as a concealer. Just get the last of that and just pop it along. Pop it along like this. And then just get some more to do the other side. Again, popping it on the back of my hand, and you just tap onto the product and then carve out the brow. Again, I'm really sorry about the noise. Do the top. And then use the rest of it to go on the lid. A lot of people do use the P. Louise base. They are absolutely amazing. You can get them for around, I think they're £10 to £13 on the P. Louise website. Again, I will post a link down below. All products used. There will be a link down below in the comments section, I believe. Maybe in the description. I'll see how I feel. On where you can buy these, how much they are, and where I would usually get them from. I am based in the UK, if you can't tell, so all my products do come from a UK based company such as P. Louise. They are shipped worldwide, I believe, so you can get them in America or wherever you may be based. Don't worry about the middle of the brow. You can always just, if you wanted, just swipe up like this. Like so, just swiping up lightly. I don't usually do this, but I will for this. Again, I will come into more of the P. Louise bases a bit more later on, so you can, of course, you can see what they are like, and where you can buy them, different colours that you can get, which is not a problem. Next, I like to prime all of my skin around it. For this purpose, I will be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and for this I will just be This is £15 for the small one or £24 for the bigger one. I haven't used this one yet. It's the exact same, but I haven't gone into it. So I'll just put some on my finger. I always like to prime, as that gives a bit more of a barrier between your makeup and your skin. For this, I don't really mind. I'm not priming, it's not a big bother for me. So I'm just gonna pop that into the skin. Above the lip and into the nose crease, under the eye and on the nose, on the forehead, and that is the reason why I don't like doing in between my eyes and my brows. It's because it moves that product. Just popping that into the skin, above the lip. So that dries pretty much straight away. My phone keeps my phone keeps falling. So that is the primer that I use. It's best for oily skin. Side of my nose. So this is brilliant for oily skin. For dry skin, it's not so good as, I think I've got hair. Okay. Yeah, this is good for really oily skin, as it doesn't make it any more oily. It is more mattifying, which is absolutely perfect. You can get different ones for different range of skin types, such as combination oily like mine or dry. I have a couple, so get those. I've got the Eela Mask primer, which is like so. It is more of a jelly type. It is really nice. Again, I use this and my skin's oily, but this is the Hydra Veil primer. I got this for around £32. That is on Beauty Bay. I do like this one. I'll have to say it is one of my favourites. The next one, which is a bit more drugstore, this is e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. A bit of a mouthful. I have nearly finished it. It was absolutely amazing on my skin, but then I found that my skin texture had changed, so it then turned out that it didn't sit very nice, which is why I had to change to this. And then in the end, I got this. I only got this to try. I didn't want to spend too much, although £15 is quite a lot. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see how it was, what it was like. Gosh. And I actually love it. Love it so much. So that's it for primer. What we'll do is we'll go on to the eyes next. So I've got my brushes. They do need a clean, so I do apologise. And I have a range of different eyeshadow palettes that I like. It's not all of them. There are more palettes on my shelf that I do like. It's just I have too many to show in this video. First one being the Naked Urban Decay palette. As you can tell, it is very used. I bought this a couple of years back and I still love it so much. There's a different range of colours. The pigments are absolutely beautiful. The shimmers are really nice. Shimmers are absolutely gorgeous in the palette, and it was one of my all favourites. You can get this from I believe it's Debenhams or the Urban Decay website. If you live in Sheffield, you can go to Meadow Hall and there is an Urban Decay shop which would sell this. Next one being my Juvia's Place, the Warrior 2 palette, which again is absolutely amazing. It's more of your browns, which, don't get me wrong, I really do like these. It is one of my favourite palettes for pigment. You can pick this up, it's around £16 to £19 I believe. Again, it'll be a link in my description on where you can find those. Again, it's on Beauty Bay, you can get these. There's different ranges of colours palettes that they do. Pigment is absolutely beautiful, the formula is just amazing. It's so soft, it's so smooth, and it goes on really well. This next one, please don't be angry with me, it has been discontinued. I did get this before it was discontinued. I got it for Christmas from my mum. A lot of my palettes I have bought myself. A lot of my makeup I bought myself with my own money. This, me, myself and my Mama Mitchell, I got from my mum for Christmas. I did ask for it. You can't get these now, and I've just put my finger in it. You can't get this now because it has been discontinued. However, the colours are gorgeous. There's a range of shimmers, there's mattes. Again, shimmers, mattes, different range of colours, different eye looks that you could do with it. There is a double-sided mirror here that I don't use, I just take it out. Again, pigment is absolutely gorgeous. I want to try this pink. You can never go wrong with that. I did put it into there, I'm sorry, I can't see. It is one of my favourites. I did stop using it. I probably won't sell it because it is now discontinued. It is an overall nice palette to use, and if you was able to buy it, then I would have recommended that straight away. It was £30, and it is a collaboration with Beauty Bay, in which again you could have got this palette on. A lot of people may be selling this palette now that it is discontinued. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would recommend, if anybody is selling it, to buy it. Just for mainly the colours, the product itself, it's really nice. It's such a shame that this has been discontinued, and I'm really sorry for sharing it, but no, I won't be selling mine. This little beauty I bought not too long ago. It is again on the Beauty Bay website, which is a little B. It is the Pastels palette. It's £10, you don't really get much in there. Oops, sorry. You don't really get much in there. You do get a lot of different pastel palettes. They are more pastel in person than what they are on here. They are matte, they are gorgeous. I actually may use this one. We'll see. Let me pop that to the side. So Beauty Bay did have a refurbish of these palettes, in which the packaging is so much more different. The colours are still the same inside, and I don't know what's happened to this. Oh dear. The palettes are the exact same, but the packaging is different. The packaging is now pink, I believe, but this is the EYN Brights palette by Beauty Bay. There's 42 colours, and those are the colours in the palette. Absolutely gorgeous range of shades, different types of purples, blues. They have colour coordinated them in the way that all this line is browns, orange and red. This one is pink, the nudes, yellow to green, blue to purple, and then just purple. It does come with a mix of shimmers and mattes. I don't really use this palette anymore, but I don't want to part ways with it, because it is nice for the days that you are wanting to do different looks. If you're going out, it's really good for that. I saved the best till last. The next one is very hit and miss, let's say. A lot of people are coming after this company at the moment with everything that's going on. If you know about the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson Dramageddon 2020, you will know that Morphe is a part of this. They have stopped selling the Jeffree Star cosmetics on their website and in their stores. They've taken away the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collaboration for the Conspiracy palette, which I do have a couple of palettes that I didn't want to show on here, just for the simple reason that I no longer support Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson as people. I will keep their products, I will use their products, but I will not support them as people, as human beings. After everything that has gone on, I didn't want to come on my channel and talk more about it, but I just want to say, if you do know about the drama that is going on, you will know why I don't support them as people anymore. It's been a tough decision to make, as I really looked up to Jeffree Star in the sense of his character is who I really wanted to be on my channel. I wanted to make my channel be more fun and more energetic like he does and do my makeup, but then all the allegations come out and he doesn't have the receipts. As he says he does, he hasn't shown them. Anyway, my Morphe Fierce by Nature palette was one of my favourites. As you can tell, it is very used, especially the gold in the middle is very used. All these shades do combine, you can mix them, they are gorgeous together. I have done a couple of looks with this palette. It will always be one of my favourites, as I bought it when it first came out as well. I will forever stand by Morphe and what they do and the palettes that they bring out, because they are just absolutely gorgeous. And if they bring anything out like this again, I will be buying it. Saving the best till last. Everybody knows who looks at my Instagram and looks at my Twitter, who has been watching my previous channel videos, will know I absolutely adore this palette for the simple reason it is absolutely gorgeous. There's a range of colours. I will have shown it, you will know which one I'm on about, and if you haven't got it, I would recommend buying it. You do have the smaller version, or you've got this one, and I bought, did I buy this one? I think I bought this one. I'm sure I bought this one, but anyway, we are on to the Be Perfect X Stacey Marie Carnival XL palette. The reason why I love this palette so much is there is a range of different shades in there, which I will be doing a look with that today. There's never been any controversy around this palette. It's always been so nice. There's always been a reason why I love this palette. The pigments in this palette are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do a pink look today. So I'm going to put Makeup, which is that one, into my crease and build that up. So whenever you're doing your eyeshadow, you always like to hold it down mainly near the bottom. If you want to do the middle like that, always do that, and always do circular motions. There. If you was to hold it at the very top and do it, it's more harsh on your eye and it doesn't blend. If you hold your eyeshadow brush so close like this, you can feel how harsh it is, whereas if you hold it within the middle or the very end and you just pat your eye like this, you'll see that there is a massive difference. in how it feels. So just taking this and circular motions, blending that. Take some more on the other side. I'm going to use the mirror for this. Excuse me. I had a cold vanilla latte earlier, which you can buy from Kenko. They come in like the small boxes about this. I got it from Iceland, and oh, they are beautiful. But it's coming back on me, so I can't stop burping. So I do apologise. So just blending that out. Using a fluffier brush. This is Blurred Lines, and this is an eyeshadow brush by Beauty Bay. Again, just blending that out. This is mainly going to be my transition shade, so I don't mind the sweeping technique. I do that quite a lot as well. Just sweep from side to side. Like so. A good brush is the Jessup. They are dupe for the Zoeva brushes. You can get these from Amazon for about £25 for a set, and this is Luxe Petite Crease. So just taking Persuasion, which is, can you see that colour right there, and popping that in my crease. This is a bit more of a darker colour. You've got your transition shade, you are just darkening that crease now, and Persuasion is such a beautiful colour to do that with. Taking it on the outside. The outer crease, darkening that up. Sorry guys, I woke up and I've been at work all week. It's been pretty difficult, and I've woken up this morning and I just feel really crap. I don't want to swear on my channel. If you know me personally, you know that I swear like a trooper, but I don't want to do that on my channel today, or ever. And if I do, there's something wrong. I just feel like if there's a lot of children that may want to watch me, younger teenagers, they don't want to watch someone that swears all the time. It's not a good look. So I'm just taking this on my outer crease and on the outer corner, and then bringing it in to my crease and to the inner corner, like so. I'm going to take a flat brush, I'm not too sure which one though. Okay, I'm going to use Temptation. It does look a bit brown more like a deepish, darkish brown, but it's not. It is a shimmery pink. And I'm just going to take that on the lid, just patting it on like so. I'm not... Oh, that is quite dark actually. Taking that to the outer part of my lid. Oh god, that's darker than I expected. Okay. Now it's showing up as like a brown. But I'm just gonna pack that on. So with the other side, just packing that on. I'm really sorry, this is my first video and I feel like I'm not doing too well. I don't have much confidence within myself to make these kind of videos, so I am trying my best, so I'm really sorry. If there's any way that I can improve, just let me know. This is just a quick makeup look. I will be taking it off straight after, near enough. I've got nowhere to go, so I will be taking it off after. Just look at the pigment on there. I'm gonna have to darken up this outer crease. So taking Influence, I'm gonna pat that colour. I'm not gonna swipe, I'm just gonna pat into the colour. And then take that to the outer part, outer corner of my eye. How have I got some purple on? Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. Adding the purple. Not even purple near it though. Or has this got like a little bit of a pigment of purple in? I'm actually gonna start and add some purple in. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Add some purple. Not that much purple though. Kill my life. Adding way too much purple into that one. Bear with. Sorry about that. So whenever I think that I've got a little bit of time for myself, I don't. Okay, so eyes are near enough done. I just need to blend out a little bit. So I'm just blending that. So you can basically, when you're blending, you stop blending and see what's happened with it. Right, so I've got a really little nose. Same on this side. So you blend, you stop, you look, you blend, you stop, you look, you blend. Because you want to see how, excuse me, how all that's blending and how that's doing. I've got hiccups now. Ooh. So I'm just gonna prep my face with the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray I've been living out of this. This was also £12. It's only a small one, you can get the bigger version. You can get that from Boots. The actual Urban Decay store, you can get it from Debenhams, I believe, if that's still open and still going. Why do I keep doing this? I keep forgetting to pause my music. because copyright and all that, I don't need it. Going in with foundation, I have many, I'm dropping them, I have different ones that I'd like to talk to you about. So, oh dear, foundation's a bit of a difficult one. You're trying to shade match, you're trying to make sure it's your shade. I mean, admittedly, my camera's making me look a little bit darker than what I actually am in person. I've got it here. I don't mind that. I don't mind looking like I've got a bit of a tan. Like, all this is just tan. Just tan. It's all in my hairline and I can't seem to get it out. Depending on whether you want a full coverage look, a sheer look, or just a medium, or you want it buildable, there are different ones. These are not just the foundations that I've got. I have so many on my shelf that are all different types. So the sheer, medium and full coverage. Some are buildable, some are not. But these are some of my favourites I want to talk to you about today. All these I bought myself, again, letting you know. The first one that I actually wanted to talk about was the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now, you've probably heard this quite a few times, that the Primark foundation is a dupe. The Primark foundation is a dupe. It is a dupe for Estee Lauder. It's so much cheaper, blah, blah, blah. It is a dupe. It's a little bit thicker in consistency. It is really nice. It's not full coverage, but it is buildable. It's absolutely lovely. It doesn't have a pump. It doesn't come with a pump. It is only £5. As you'll see there, the sticker's kind of coming apart a bit. It is only £5. Again, it's buildable. There's quite a lot in this little tub for it to be an Estee Lauder. For £5 you can't really go wrong. It does look really nice. This is my shade. I'm usually an ivory shade anyway, so this is my shade. It does oxidise a little bit, but it's nothing much to worry about. Sorry about that. My lip bar is very chapped, so where you can see the piercing just there is very chapped, so it's just really sore. I'm trying to get it better, and because of that I keep licking my lips and it's grim, and when I see it I'm just like, just stop doing it, but I can't. It is habit and I hate it. Okay, so we've spoken about the Primark foundation. Next, let's go for the Rimmel. This is very, very full coverage. It's the Rimmel Lasting. Holly, put your teeth back in, please. Thank you. It is a lasting matte foundation. It is very matte, very full coverage, and I feel, for a person that really likes full coverage, I feel it is too much. It can go on really cakey. I don't like it when it does. So what I do is I'll pop it on with a brush and put it all over my face with the foundation brush, and then buff it out with a beauty sponge. It stops it from being really cakey. You can, of course, it doesn't dry matte. It is a matte foundation. It doesn't dry matte though. It doesn't really dry at all. You still have to powder it. You need to do your face like you would normally and just put your powder on to set it. It is a nice foundation. It's around £7, £7-8 in Boots, Superdrug. Again, I'll put the link to it below in the description, which I've now figured out I want to do, so that'll be in the description box. All these are pretty much drugstore, apart from one where you have to get online. Okay, 2 that you gotta get online, 3 that you gotta get online, but okay, a lot of my stuff from online, and I'm really good at shade matching online for myself, not for anybody else, for myself. Next one I want to speak about is the Wet n Wild Foundation Photo Focus Soft Ivory Foundation. This is absolutely gorgeous and I love it. It does have a smell to it. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like a foundation to have any scent, don't go for this one because it is very scented. It's very nice. It's quite yellow, I'd say. I did shade match this, but when I blend it out, it does go on really nice. This is £5 from Beauty Bay, and that's where I got that. I know Boots have started doing all of these, apart from one, I believe. Yeah, just one, because the Primark one isn't in Boots. They started selling Wet n Wild, Huda, Urban Decay and things like that, so you can find a big majority of these in your bigger Boots stores. Superdrug haven't got onto that wagon yet, so they won't be doing stuff like Wet n Wild and things like that. I did hear a lot about the Wet n Wild foundation, which I really wanted to try it, and I am not disappointed at all. The next one is the LA Girl Pro Matte HD Longwear Matte Foundation. This one is nice. However, I wouldn't say it's amazing for oily skin. I do see that it does come away in my T-zone area, so here, along my nose, here and here, it comes away. This is medium to full coverage, smooth long wear suede finish. It is nice. I can recommend to buy it. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was around £7. I may be wrong. I don't have my laptop here to check, but it is, you can get this on Beauty Bay. Again, a lot of my things are from Beauty Bay, but I would definitely recommend this as a foundation. It is lovely. Next one, my OG, my all-time favourite, is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This is full coverage foundation. It's for 24 hours. Cover imperfections, no transfer, no shine, no dry out, no mask effect. It's really nice. This is in the shade 125 Natural Rose. I know I sometimes get another shade. Ivory in this is way too light for my skin. I am usually an ivory kind of girl. I get everything in ivory, but unfortunately this one has to come in Natural Rose 125. It is full coverage. It's really nice. If you want to blend that out to be more of a medium coverage, you can do so, just don't add too much. Beautiful. Again, Boots, Superdrug, you can get that. This is the Morphe foundation. It's the Fluidity Foundation full coverage. I did post about this on my Instagram story about this being really nice full coverage foundation. This is in F1.100 matte foundation. It's really nice. It's very watery when you put it on, but it's nothing that you can't use. It is full coverage. It is really nice. You can get it on the Morphe store. I don't know whether this is coming to Boots just yet, but you're able to get it on the Morphe store. It is £16 retail price, and I love it. So, the one we have all been waiting for. I posted on my Instagram story that I'd gone out and I had bought the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, which is again Pro Filter. There has been a lot of opinions. A lot of opinions on this foundation. It's really good for oily skin, which I have. I personally love this foundation. It's absolutely beautiful. It doesn't oxidize as much as what you'd think it would. People always say get the shade one below you just because it does oxidise. This is my shade. This is in shade 120. It dries matte. It is matte. It's not quick drying, it's quite nice, it's lovely, it doesn't have a smell. At least I don't think it does. No, it doesn't have a smell, it's really nice. So now that I've got that. Oh, I need some more. Right, let me go and get a beauty blender. Okay, I got my beauty blender. Not comfy. There we go. I got my beauty blender. It's the Real Techniques. Where is it? Real Techniques beauty blender. I have washed this. As you can tell, it has been used as well. It is a damp one, which makes it a little bit bigger. If you are going to use a foundation, use a damp beauty blender in my opinion. You can use a brush, not a problem. I'm not a fan of using brushes anymore. I used to be, but not anymore. So I've just put a hell of a lot on, apparently, onto the back of my hand, which I didn't mean to, but we are going to use it up anyway. Oh gosh, I've still got some on the back of my hand. There we go. Using my beauty sponge, I'm gonna blend that out. If I do feel like I need any more, I can always go back in under the eyes. This is again medium to full coverage. It is very, very blendable. Bit of my hair. I do recommend this foundation. It is £26, I believe, but it does the job. I am going to build it up. So I'm just going to pat that in. Put that into my skin. As you can see, it's very sheer to begin with. Again, you can build it up, blend that in. I know I've said this before, but I enjoy full coverage. I've got a mirror just there as well, so that's again what I'm looking at. I don't need to build it up on my neck. It's not something that I do. As long as it's gone onto my neck, I don't really build it up. I think this is the worst part about doing my makeup. I enjoy doing my eyes more than anything, because with your eyes you can actually enjoy blending, and it's always what's the word I'm looking for? Be creative with your eye makeup. With your face, it's just you're putting on foundation, you're doing your contour, your highlight, whatever you do. If you do use contour and highlight, you're putting that on. That's it. You're not putting anything else on, so I'm just gonna get into little bits and bobs. how much that has built up. Like, I can even see it in the mirror, how much that has built up. I'm just gonna put some more on the back of my hand so I can just do under this eye, because you're starting to look a bit tired, Ollie. I don't know how you had like 14 hours sleep. Again, I'm real sorry, this is going to be quite a long video, but I just wanted to make sure that I got everything in. Nothing will be cut out, everything is just me. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is done. This is me, this is who I am. I'm really sorry, this is a long video, and I'm going to keep saying sorry, because I know a lot of people won't watch it to the very end. But if you want to know all my products that I'm using and what you find would help, I'd continue watching. So, foundation done, concealer. I have quite a few concealers. I only have 2 favourites. I had one Jeffree Star one before all this even came out, and I enjoyed it. You know, his concealer was so nice. It's nothing that I can't not use at that time. And then I found this one. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer Concealer. This is in the shade 320 Porcelain, and I'm just gonna pop it under my eyes, so on my forehead to lift that. So you're gonna want to use your concealer to lift, a bit like a, I want to say a nip and tuck with yeah, definitely a nip and tuck with your contour, just on my cupid's bow, and then on my nose. I am running out of this one, so I need to go and get some more. The other one in my hand is the Morphe concealer that I do like to just add to, because this gives it a bit more of a, I want to say, yellow colour instead of a white. I've heard so much about the Morphe concealer. When I bought it, I was like, oh no, I don't really like it. It's very drying. But now I love it. Once you've got your face right and your primer and everything, it stops being so drying on your face. You know, it's not nothing that you can't work with. And I don't like working quickly on my face. I don't like, you know, I like to be a bit more precise with my face rather than working really quickly. It just doesn't sit well when I work really quickly. And then this little bit here to give your face that more pushed back look, instead of, because I've seen a lot of people use tape to pull back excess skin, yeah, but you're not gonna cover that up with concealer. People are gonna still see the shininess of the tape that you're using. Sorry. You see it, you just see people put the tape here and then all of a sudden everything is just pushed back like this. Like, no, just let your skin be. Oh, I've not even done that eye. If I wanted to look like I got a lot injected into my face, I'd just use makeup. Or I'd go and get it done. Because makeup doesn't conceal absolutely everything. Makeup doesn't conceal people's personality. And if you feel like you have to use your tape, I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my body. However, I wouldn't like to think I'd try it. You know, I'd rather stick with my saggy skin. But I'd like to think I don't have saggy skin. Blend that out around there. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the other end of my beauty blender and just, you know, just blending out the edges. If I see any edges, I'll blend them out, such as on my nose there's going to be edges. So I'm just going to blend it out. On my chin, just blending out, because I only put it there. So I was blending out all this area here. As you can see, there's not very much on there, which means it's dried into my skin, really. I don't know what I've done with my setting powder. Setting powder, I like to use different ones. Oh, I've got itchy nose. For example, I like to... I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. Oops. Yeah, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but you know what, it needs to be said. I don't like spending a lot of money on... Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Oh, that's so annoying. Where's that gone? I'm going to have to use that. I don't like spending a lot of money on setting powders because half of them use talc, and call me old-fashioned, you know, I will use talc in powder. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. But for today I am using... Why do I keep losing everything? Oh, I left it down here, that's why. Oh. I'm using the Revolution... Gosh, I can't even see what it says. Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade... Apparently I've got Butterfingers as well. Banana. So... I don't bake. I don't bake because it just gives off. It just looks awful. Like in person, you see a lot of texture. Like my skin's very texturized and I don't like baking. Like I've got a spot there. You know, my skin's doing awful at the minute. I don't want people to see those imperfections. No. I want people to see that, you know, your girls tried covering it up. And baking doesn't give me that option. Baking doesn't allow me to cover up those imperfections, really. It puts them more on show. I tried it, I didn't like it, it's not for me. It might be for you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, you know, give baking a try at least once. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are sat there saying, oh my gosh, but she's told me not to do it. No. No, honey, you do exactly as you please. Do what you want, when you want. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Just do it underneath my nose. Down the crease of my nose. Like so. I'm not a massive fan of Revolution makeup, you know. I've probably heard it, I've probably said it quite a few times that I'm not a massive fan of Revolution makeup, and this is the reason why. It's so patchy. Luckily I can cover it up, yes, but it is so patchy. Like it was my colour, you know, it was fine, it were, I don't really like it. However, I'm gonna have to use it because it's the only powder I've got, and I'm not using talc on here because people will be saying, oh, but talc, la, 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 talc does this, talc does that. Talc does a lot, okay? Talc helps. Anyway, enough of me ranting about talcum powder. I'm going to take this brush. It's the Make Them Blush. Yeah, that's the wrong brush. Where have all my brushes gone? And what have you done with them? What brush did I use? Oh, that's the brush that I used. Huh. I've got a mixture of two. So I've got this, it's the GRWM brush. It's just a cheap one from Amazon. And this is the P. Louise, where is it? P. Louise 662 So Deep with my contour brush. There's a reason why I use two. First of all, I'm going to take the Morphe bronzer. Just bronze out my cheeks. So you want to keep that fine line between your jaw and your cheek. Okay? I've taken that way too far. There we go. Yeah, you want to keep a fine line between your cheek and your jaw. And bronzer is so much more different to contour. You're bronzing your face, you're making yourself look like you've been in the sun, as I say. But I like to use both because I can. So I'm just gonna pop that on. The thing is, for me, bronzing my face, it does make it look like it's blended, I want to say. Just pop a bit into my eye. Bit underneath my chin. So you're going to put it, you don't want to put it on your chin there. That's the fine line between your cheek and your chin. There is not your cheek or chin or your jawline. So you need to put it under. And for me, I've got a very chubby face, so I've got to push out my jawline just to find it. Don't worry about it looking a lot, we are going to blend it down. So, pop that underneath my jaw. I've not even done my nose, oh my gosh. You want a snatched nose. I think one was hairdressers here. Trying to get that snatched AF nose. Not really. If I want a snatched nose, I'd go and get it done. Because again, anyone that knows me will know I've got a bump there, and you will be able to see it when I move like this. There's a story behind that. My friend years ago thought it would be absolutely hilarious to throw an apple at me. An apple, a full apple that had been in the fridge. Okay, and when she threw this apple at me, it hit me on the nose, right there. Needless to say, it was an eye-watering experience. But from that day, my nose has never been the same. So just using a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend out that bronzer, same on my cheek and on my forehead, and you're gonna look a bit jaundiced. You will look jaundiced, and I still didn't use the Beauty Bay palette. Oh well, it'll come a different day. You're gonna look really jaundiced. You can fix this. Using the Zoeva Spectrum Contour Spectrum palette, you're gonna go in with CN020, which is a contour shade. And you're just gonna basically making you want to make that shadow on your cheeks. Not like that, you're going to blend it out in a second. So not to worry, it's going to be blended. And I'm hoping nobody comes in at this point and looks at me and is like, oh my god, Holly, what have you done? You look awful. And it's like, yes, I look awful for now. And then I'm going to blend it all out. Again, underneath the jawline, into the cheeks, chiseling those cheeks out. I like to take the excess, run it down with Cupid's bow and underneath my lip. So now you look awful. Not to worry, because you are going to blend that out with a different brush. It'll all come together. And you will no longer look jaundiced. Like this. What is this? And that up down my nose. I don't want it to be so dark. And then underneath the jawline. It looks a lot better in person. Lighten that. I'll lighten that. Like so. So yeah, that's pretty much my contour. Again, it's gonna look a hell of a lot different. It's gonna look a hell of a lot different when you've got your blush on. So the blush I'm using today is Rimmel Maxi Blush Powder Blush in the shade Exposed. I was using the Botanics blush in Pink Fuchsia, something like that. I'm basically just gonna pop that over your contour, so you don't want to bring it down to your cheekbones here or here. You just want to, and don't for the life of me, don't smile, because you smile, you're gonna get this here. As soon as you stop smiling, it's gonna move down here, so your blush is gonna move here. It's not a good look. So you're just gonna add lightly to your bronzer, and now you look like you've been tangoed. I'm gonna just add some to my nose because I love seeing it on my nose like that. I know it don't make it look snatched. I don't want it to look snatched. I just want to put it on, okay? Blend that out like so. And now you've got your contour and blush. Next is for highlight, and I've forgotten. There we go. Highlight again is the Contour Spectrum palette. You are going to use the CN030, which is that one. I know it looks really white, don't worry. There's different types of contour and blushes. I do recommend the Zoeva Contour Spectrum palette. It's £18 on Beauty Pay. It's really nice and I have been using it quite a lot. I've nearly hit pan on the contour one, which is nothing much to worry about. I can always go into the next one. This is £12 on Morphe website. It's the Morphe Glamour bronzing palette in the shade, face and body bronzer in the shade Mastermind, so you can always use that. For highlight, I'm going to dig into the, as I said, the CN030. pack that on. You don't need it to be too bright and in your face. It's just something that's going to highlight where the light hits. Like for me, it's very dependent, but the light will hit from the apples on my face all up there, as so. I'm going to highlight just over my brow because again that's where the light hits. So it's not just where it's meant to go, it's where it should go on your face. So if I'm looking into the light, it's going to go on my nose and on my forehead, because you want, come on, there we go, because you want the light to hit you in the best way. Put some on my chin, and I like to do my Cupid's bow. It's not where the light hits me, but it always looks so nice. With everything that you've just done, it looks more like a golden shade. If you wanted to go in with something a bit lighter, I've got the Ofra, which is about £24 retail on Beauty Bay. This is the one with Nikki Tutorials collab, which is the Cloud9 highlighter. I'm really sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. The Cloud9 highlighter is very white with pink sparkles in, so you can always add that to lighten it up a little bit. As so, on the nose, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. That's highlight done. So highlight is absolutely popping, it looks absolutely gorgeous. You can use different highlights, any highlight. I have a range. So in this one I've got the I Heart Makeup Bronze and Glow. So as you can tell, I've hit pan. Have I hit pan on that? Nearly. I've hit the pan on the bronze. It's really nice. Let's see. Can't really see. What's going on with this? You can't really see it. Nope. Well, you can't really see it, but it's bronze. Then the other side is highlight, which I've not used that for a while. This is coming away. This is Revolution, I Heart Revolution Chocolate Alexa Glow. There we go. So that's more of a highlight and blush palette. That's the pink side. These aren't so soft, but that's the highlight. They're not so soft, I can't really say that they are, but I do enjoy them. And these were all gifted to me by my friends. My friends did buy me this, especially my best friend who bought me that one. I do appreciate it, thank you so much, Carrie Parkin. This one is the I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow. Again, hit pan, loved it so much. Just go along here like that. You see, that's a very nice highlight. This side is very rough actually, but that's a blush. I do love these, but again, I've hit pan on most of them and they are quite rough. I don't mind I Heart Revolution, it's not a brand that I usually would go to. I'm not a brand snob, I will try different brands. A lot of my stuff now is high-end. I used to buy, what have we got? The Revolution palettes again. I've got BH Cosmetics, I've got so many to go through. But it's not, you know, again, I'm not a brand snob, I just enjoy the higher brands. So onto liquid eyeliner. Shake that up. So I do enjoy liquid eyeliner. I use the Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner. You can use a pen. I do prefer to use liquid as they are my favourite. So I'm not going to go in with a huge flick today, so depending on what your eye shape is, depends on what you do. You can do a round, or you can do straight and flick, or you can do round and flick. It just depends on what you want your eye shape to look like. So I want mine to be a bit more round, so I am going to go round, but I'm not going to take it to the very inner corner. I'm going to start from probably about here and go. I can't talk while I do my eyeliner, I do apologise. So it does take me a couple of minutes to do it. I've got something coming off it. Some fluff. I kind of want to do a flick, but no, I'm going to leave it like this because I want my eye to be a lot bigger and more open. So so I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, but I want it to bring it down to my eye. Like so, I've not brought it down. Oh god, my nose is itching. Stop itching. So as you can see, I've not brought it right down into the corner. I have took it underneath, like so. You might be able to see that, and I've gone round on my eye. I've not done a line, which it does pull. Sorry, I'm just trying to move. It pulls your face more out doing this, and it pulls your eyes out doing the flick up. That's not something that I wanted to do, so my nose is annoying me today. So I just wanted to do one that was round and go in with some mascara. Why did I move that? Thank the mirror. This mascara is a Maybelline New York Total Temptation, which I absolutely love. It is quite clumpy though. This one, have they changed the formula? It's annoying. So here is what the brush looks like. It's so clumpy, I don't know why. But you're not just going to go in and just keep swiping. You're going to do ridges so it gets in between. Ridge, ridge. And you are going to get some on your lower lash line again. Just ridge that out. By using this ridge technique, you're going to stop it from being really clumpy. Apparently that's not working for me today. But yeah, you're going to stop it from being really clumpy, and I hate when that happens. Do you know, I'm just going to get Try and do it now. That looks absolutely awful. I'm really sorry. There we go. So. I know I said I was gonna try and get this video out in the afternoon. We've still got a little bit of time, it's 1:45. Can't remember what I did where. Again, using my pad, I'm just gonna place it under and shut my eye, because if not, it's gonna go all under. You can use different, oh dear, you're gonna use different mascara, any of your choice. I wouldn't really recommend a mascara really. It's not, and it's still got underneath my eye. You're trying me. Why are you trying me today? Let that dry. Yeah, I can't really recommend a mascara. It's not something that I've ever really thought about. I guess just a mascara that you usually use, enjoy. While my eyelashes are drying with mascara on, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the foundation from my lips. So we're onto lipstick before I put my lashes on. I have way too many lipsticks to go through and pick out my favourites. Just running along. I have, God, there we go. I have over 100 lipsticks in which I am not gonna get out. I can tell you some of my favourite few. I recently got the Fenty Beauty, this is Uncuffed. Stunner lip paint, it's in Uncuffed. I really like this lipstick, but my other favourites have to be Beauty Bakery, which at the moment I know everything about what is going on with Black Lives Matter. Glam and Gore Mikey, if you do follow her, she is going on and letting people know about the Black Lives Matter movement and what is happening. Oh yeah, when your mascara dries and it gets under your eye, you can just go under with a spoolie and just wipe that away. Yeah, Mikey from Glam and Gore, she does have a YouTube channel. She has been going through what's been going on with the Black Lives Matter and the protests that are going on at the moment in America, also in the UK and probably around the world. That is also going on. Unfortunately, it's not something that I've been a part of because I have been working quite a lot. I've been working from home. I've been back into the office working as I work for an ISP, which If you aren't British, that is a broadband company, because I don't know whether it'd be called anything else anywhere in the world, but in the UK we call it an ISP. I do work for one of those, so I've been working a hell of a lot on the on helping people. So I've not been a part of the Black Lives Matter protests that have been going on in the UK. I do live in Sheffield. There has been a silent protest, I think it was, which seemed to have gone absolutely beautifully. So I am well proud of all my friends that are people of colour. I have men and women who are both people of colour, and I am really proud of you for sticking by your beliefs, and I will support you every step of the way. So thank you so much for showing people around the world, in the UK, that Black lives do matter, and I thank absolutely everyone for that as well. And yeah, just carry on going. With coming back to my main point, Beauty Bakery is a Black owned company, so a person of colour owns that company, which is absolutely phenomenal, and I love their lipsticks. I did get a bit off track there, so I do apologise, but I love their lipsticks. Their lip whips are absolutely phenomenal. They last forever. Honestly, you've got to get some kind of oil to take them off, and I don't have any oil to take them off at the minute, apart from my eye makeup remover, and that's the only thing that really works. But today I'm using Fenty, as I've said. Going along, I don't really use lip liners. Lip liners don't really bother me. What are there? The Rimmel lipsticks are beautiful. Huda liquid lipsticks are nice. Trying to think what other lipsticks I have without looking at them. Come on, Ollie, you use them every day. Well, not anymore. I was using the Jeffree Star lipsticks, but unfortunately with what's going on, I will still wear them, but I will not say what brand they are from. I'll just say it's from a brand that shouldn't be signposted or promoted, but I will never stop wearing his products that I have. His products are really nice. I do enjoy them. I am not racist in any sort of circumstances. However, I will stand with a product and a formula, and I believe that the formula that Jeffree Star uses is absolutely phenomenal. So I would recommend the formula. I wouldn't recommend him as a person. On to lashes. Let me go and find them, so bear with me a second. Okay, so I just popped some lashes on off camera. These are my Lash Addict ones, I believe. My Lash Addict ones, I do have some different ones. They are Lujo lashes. I do have a 20% off code that you can use. They are usually in my description box. Just to let you know, this is an ad. It is an affiliate code. I get a little bit of commission from them. Not really commission, I get new lashes each month from them as much as people use my code. They are good. They are a little bit on the expensive side. There is only 3 styles at the moment. There's not that many styles to go through. But either way, they are absolutely gorgeous. I haven't gone for the full lash. The full lash line, as you can tell, I've only gone for the half lash because that's where my eyeliner is. I want my eyeliner to... This one's not gone on very well. I want my eyeliner to match up with my lashes and my lashes to match up with my eyeliner, which is why they are only half lashes. So basically there's so many lashes out there that you can choose from, that you can go with. I don't really have a recommendation on lashes, although I do really like my Loujo ones. That's it for now. This is, let's smell my chin. This is my finished look. You have gone through all my best products that I recommend, that I love. Again, some are on the more expensive side, such as the Fenty lipstick, which is £20 retail price. The foundation, which is also Fenty, that's £26 retail price. The contour by Zoeva is £18 retail, and then of course I've gone through some more affordable foundations, such as the L'Oreal Wet n Wild LA Girl, which is a little bit more cheaper, on the cheaper side. I know they're not that cheap. My cheapest one I have is the Primark foundation at £5. I can't really complain. Again, I've gone through more of your cheaper palettes as well, such as the Beauty Bay Pastel, the EYN Bright palette. That's more on the cheaper side, and then the more expensive ones being, of course, the Me, Myself and Mitchell palette. The Carnival palette, which is £42 retail on Beauty Bay. Again, there's cheaper ones. There are some that are really nice, really pigmented. I'm going to stop the video here because I know it is pretty long, and I hope you've enjoyed absolutely everything. I will be making hopefully a shorter video on the things that I don't like, and the ones that are not my favourite products to use, and then I'm going to do one on my skincare, which is going to be a lot shorter than this. So if you've stayed for the full video, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate if you can like, subscribe and hit the little bell, which I believe is on that side. Then you will be notified about any upcoming videos that I have, any videos that I have shared. Hopefully I will be doing a bit more of these with recommendations from you guys. I do put up quite a few polls on my Instagram, which is at hjmua_x. If you want to go and check out my Instagram, my Twitter has the same handle at hjmua_x. I will be posting on there as well quite a bit. This is it. So this is a full face, guys. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.